Okay, so you are not oblivious to everything that's happening around us at the moment. Gyms have closed. People are probably training at home. There's going to be a lot of dumbbells and a lot of running. Hopefully, in 2 weeks-ish time, we can get back into the gyms.
Fingers
So,
crossed. Come on, boys.
fingers crossed. But of course, with that is going to come a load more barbell work. We're going to go heavier. We're probably going to up our intensity a load. How should we be approaching our nutrition in that transitional period?
Yeah, no, like first things first, listen to your coaches. Okay. When you go into the gym, listen to your coaches. Like they would have structured and planned in, the training side of things. Don't just go in and be thinking like, right, max out my clean, max out my snatch, do all the back squats, front
PRs for
squats,
everyone.
whatever you want to do. Like just follow the programming. That's the number one thing I would say. But from a nutrition point of view, this is where I would say people need to, if you're regardless of your goal, I think you need to eat a little bit more. Okay. Now, that's a bit general, but what we need to do is fuel for function. Okay. We're going to be increasing intensity, maybe increasing like the amount of volume that we're doing, the increasing weight. We need to supply the body with a little bit of support, a little bit of raw materials, a little bit of extra energy, because what we're doing is going to be a little bit of a step up. So let's be proactive with that. And then I would say focus on nutrient timing. Now, people will talk about the anabolic window and they'll be like, it doesn't matter. It exists, okay? And workout nutrition is important, I think, when we're first going back into the gym and returning to a new stimulus, well, we know it, but it's a new stimulus from what we've been doing in the last 4 weeks. If we focus on eating a little bit more pre-workout, and a little bit more post-workout, so actually taking advantage of that window, is just going to help with lowering muscle soreness, reducing stress levels, helping to provide some support for your body to repair and regenerate, rather than being like, if you miss that workout window, okay, if your overall intake over the day is still adequate, then that's cool, but we're thinking about what can we do to really maximize your recovery and performance. And I think that people should be taking a little look at their workout nutrition and maybe just honing in on that. That would be my kind of top tip. Eat a little bit more in the couple of days preceding it, and then making sure that you're focusing on your workout nutrition, and avoid that load spike. Follow the coaching program. Don't do loads of extras. We don't want to go back in and do the first session and then we're back to home workouts because we can't walk up the stairs for 4 days. So let's just ease into it and avoid that spike.
When you're talking about eating more, we haven't really spoken about macros at all. We go into it a bit more in a minute, but like, are we talking eating more carbohydrate to fuel? Are we talking about eating more protein? Are we trying to just raise our calorie intake? What's the thought process?
That's a good question. I would say for most people, they just need to increase their overall calories. Okay, like depending on what diet you're following, you might be following a low carb, higher fat diet. Then me saying just chucking carbohydrates isn't really going to work. Like you want to maybe increase whatever you're taking, just increase the overall calories. Like I say, just to provide your body with a little bit more support. Now, if you're going to be doing more CrossFit, more that side of things, then yes, predominantly more carbohydrates would be a sensible thing, and it would definitely be an addition that I would include around your workouts. So in the days preceding, maybe just bump your calories up, but then in the workout nutrition, I would definitely say like carbs are your mates, they're your friends. So going to help you to fuel that session, help you to really get the most out of the first couple of sessions rather than just kind of getting through them. And it's going to help you to repair and regenerate, so you can go back, hopefully, day after day for the first few days. So that would be my advice.